Hello and happy Halloween to those of you that are celebrating it. How exciting is this? All right. Welcome to Fiber Dragon Live. Oh, I'm bumping the camera so much right now. There we go. Welcome to Fiber Dragon Live. My name is Jessica. I go by Kika here on YouTube and in the gaming world. And let's get into it. Today I am stitching on Curiosity. The artwork is by Amy Brown. And I wonder if it feels like focusing today, maybe. The artwork is by Amy Brown. It is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I'm doing it on 28 count even weave, hand dyed fabric in antique rose. And I am doing 1/1 full cross. So I have done 0 stitches today because I was working on something different this morning. And so we are right. Well, we're not right where we left off because I did get in my 250 stitches yesterday. It was a close one. I almost didn't make it. So we are at 60,920 stitches complete out of 177,189. That puts me at 34.38% complete. So that's exciting. I'm moving into markup now. I mean, I was in markup. I was just looking at the stats. So I'm moving into where I'm going to stitch. I already pulled the color. Right now it is 939, which is very dark blue, sometimes used as an alternative to black to give it kind of a different hue. In some cases it's just used for really dark blue. And let's turn on some music from Sprit City Lo-Fi. No idea if you're gonna hear it. I put it on the spooky Halloween, for vibes. So spooky Halloween music. All right, so I'm gonna start trying to work with the stitches. I'm gonna start here and get stitching. I have at least a nice little chunk of this 939 to do. So I'm not starting off the stream with a single stitch, which is how I prefer it. So hopefully you get to do something fun today. I'm going to go out with my youngest trick-or-treating this evening. My oldest is having some friends over, so I bought a ton of frozen pizzas so we can just have food, just kind of always being made and ready. And we'll all eat candy for dinner instead. All right, I didn't open my curtains or turn on the lights. So, I mean the light's on, but I just realized that the lighting is very different. Oh well. It doesn't help also that I'm working with one of the darkest colors to work with. Oh no. Wait, what? That shouldn't have pulled the stitch out. That was weird. Well, that was good, I guess. I had the stitch in the wrong spot. I do have my little spirit and my little avatar meditating this morning, partially because it's earning a new spirit. But that was accidental. I just put it on that because I thought it was cute. I wasn't actively looking for a new spirit. I've almost found them all. So at that point, I guess you're just kind of done. I know they have some DLC to get more spirits in like different areas. I think there's a kitchen and there's a train. So I don't know, that might be kind of cool, I guess, but I usually am very anti-DLC. Just because I grew up, I guess, in the generation where if you bought a game, you had everything for that game. And so I'm very anti-DLC. So I don't know if I'll ever get it. Although I do love the idea of more little spirits to find. Because I personally find it shocking just how much you don't realize it because it happens in little tiny bits, right? Of spending money to get the next skin or the next world, or you're like, oh, that's not too bad. And then you look back and see how much you spent on the game overall. That's way more than you would have spent on if it had come as one big package. Way. So, to each their own. I don't judge anyone that likes the DLCs. I certainly understand the appeal. I just don't tend to support it myself, which means there's a lot of cool things that I end up not having in games. Let's remove that. There we go. Knot of the day, first knot. Luckily it came out easily. Knot count 1. So I mentioned the other day that I make homemade waffles on Wednesday, and any that don't get eaten, we pop in the freezer, and they can be eaten throughout the week until I make them again. Or if we have too many, I just don't make them. But so I had one of those this morning, and I took a bite. Luckily, I was almost done, and it was very crunchy. And I was like, oh, man. I got some eggshell in it. So, and I saw, oh, there was a little bit on the plate still. So kind of pulled that out. Then I looked at the waffle, and there was a giant piece of eggshell in it. Giant. I don't know how I did that. At least I didn't eat the whole thing. Gross. But, and at least it was in my waffle and not one of my family members. How did I let a big piece of eggshell fall in like that? No idea. Oh, and I did make tea this morning instead of coffee, and it was delicious. So there you have it. I had English breakfast tea, whoops, and I made a second cup, but I made this one, it's a vanilla chai, and then I added milk to make it a latte. I don't know if that's really what makes it a latte. I just put in milk. I didn't do like steamed milk or anything. But it sounds fancier if I say I had a chai latte. Don't worry, I didn't say a chai tea. Even though it's very easy to let that happen, in my opinion, to say that. Got my doggo snoring away beside me. She's been barking a lot of things today. I don't know if we just have more people walking around getting ready for the trick-or-treaters tonight or what, but big truck just drove by. I wish I had my curtains open. Wah, wah. The neighbor's doggo that I've been walking in the morning is getting a little bit more fit and a little bit more healthy. He had some weight to lose, and when I threw the ball for him this morning, he was going fast enough that the ball bonked him right on the back. And I said, oh, that's pretty cool, though, that he's getting fit enough to get ahead, because I just throw it underhand. I'm not throwing it crazy far or fast or anything. But how cool that he's running again, and I don't know what I'm going to do when he's actually in fit condition. I'll have to ride my bike or something to get him some exercise. Although I don't know how much longer I'm going to be walking doggo. His owner just had knee surgery on Tuesday, so I know it'll take her some time to recover. But their plan was not for me to walk him forever, that she would walk him again once she's back on her feet. So we shall see. But I'll walk him as long as she needs. He's stubborn, but he's a really good, sweet, good dog. And he's adorable. So it's a joy to walk him. Very easy. So he does not like to give you the ball when he throws it. It's like, I can't throw it again if you don't give it back. It looks like I have earned that new spirit. Should we look at it? Should we see it? Can I do that? Cancel. I feel like I did this at one point. Okay, let's see. Oh no, oh, I did it. Oh, look at him. He's a little butterfly froggo. Flutter frog. All right, let's go see. Flutter frogs have round, pudgy bodies and tiny butterfly-like wings. Their wings can barely support their attempts to fly, but that doesn't stop them from trying their best. Their stretchy forms can hold an abundance of spirit energy, making them popular choices for witches looking for a familiar. In fact, if they are able to reach a peaceful state of mind, their innate energy helps them float gracefully. Unfortunately, this only lasts while in a trance-like state. Ever since I found out that flutter frogs from other regions have their own distinct wing patterns, I've been sketching each different design as I come across them in my travels. I'd love to be able to catalog them all someday. Cute. All right. See, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to find. Let's go see what color variations he has really fast. Is this no, not decor. You have to go into wardrobe, spirit companion. Do you see him anywhere? Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh, he's just so stinking cute. There's a little ladybug. Oh my gosh, purple's pretty cute. Oops, monarch. Ooh, that one's very rainbowy. Strawberry. I don't like the original on this one. Just because the purple and the green. Maybe it's because of the vibes that I'm feeling. We're gonna go. I like him. We'll keep him, but I want to go back to my Ninja Turtle because he's wearing his costume. I gotta let his costume shine. Here, I'll show you. They have other colors. I really like the chocolate sprinkles, so that's probably how I'll keep it. But today he's wearing his costume. Okay. Go back. Then we can change activities. Let's read. Here we go. Looks great. And that is that. Now, how do I make it go back? This button? There we go. All right. What are we doing here? Oh, yeah, we're stitching. Okay. I don't get distracted. Oh, no. Did I get another knot in all that? I did. Not count 2, and this one's going to be a stinker. I think that one's just a full-blown knot. Hopefully I can get it. Ugh, yucko. Oh yeah, that's gonna cause some problems. I tightened it so much I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it undone. I want to cut it. We'll see how far I can get with it before it irritates me beyond belief. There's a point sometimes they get so tight that it's not really an issue, but I don't even know how I did that. I wasn't moving my stitching or anything. All right. Yeah, see, it gets caught on that back side. I don't like that. That's really going to slow things down. I make my stitches weird too. I just don't think I might be able to get it. Defeated by a knot. I really don't know where I was or what I'm doing right now. Okay, what's happening? I'm stitching what? in the Friends piece that I was working on. Uh-oh. I'm doing 3 threads over 2, and one square had gotten slightly off. I had done it over 1 instead of over 2, and I hadn't noticed. And then other stitches were being based on it, so everything had shifted over by 1 tiny little hole, and I was sad when I figured it out. I'm not a fan of that knot. You have got to go. There's so much thread, though. It would be such a waste. Just be cool, knot. Be cool. Don't lose your place. I know it is morning and it's beautiful, but you know what? We should make the vibe much more spooky. I'm getting distracted again. Let's change it to evening. Oh, there we go. You don't see the pretty leaves anymore, though. So I don't know if I'll stick with it. But it does give a little bit more of a spooky vibe. I almost always just leave it, because usually when I'm using this game, it's in the morning, so I almost always just have morning lighting on, because it defaults to whatever the actual time is, I think. I don't know, I've never gotten on it at night. I'm guessing it defaults to the time it is. Maybe it just always defaults to morning, I don't know. This darker color is harder for me to see, so I've been creeping it close to my face, which makes it hard for you to see. I got it. That knot's gonna drive me nuts. Unfortunate. Pull that thread off to the side, maybe. Continue with it if I can. Back to nice, smooth, knotless stitching. Oh boy. It's not very often that they get the best of me, but every once in a while. Didn't we make it all day yesterday with no knots, and then today I get 2 right out of the gate? It was a good run. Days since last knot, reset to 0. Oh, all right, gotta snip the tail. It's snagged it twice. I think that's it for this little section. Yeah, all right. This one's a little ways away, but I think I have enough thread to cover them, so I'm gonna go ahead and stitch them. I'm not gonna drag the thread over though, that would be too much. Oh, I like this silly spooky vibe. Wonder if we better, worse, don't know. It is what it is. I don't want to bump it all the time. Does I have 7 more stitches? Oh, there they are. Let's try it. See if we can do it. I don't know why, but the vibe of this song made me just want to watch Coco. Anyone? Oh, at the trunk or treat yesterday, there was somebody whose trunk was set up as like the little path from Coco. It was really good. They did such a good job. Okay, counting stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 over. Three, skip 3, 2, 3, and then it's 4. Tea break, tea break. Okay, this will skip 2, 3, 1 over. One, 2, 3, and then it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2. Uh-oh, I lost my spot. 1, 2, 3, and that's 4. Oh, I have a visitor. Hold on, I'm going to mute. All right, that's the last of this 939 on the page. Okay, next. $37.87. There's only 5, and of course 4 of them are close together, which means one of them is really random. This is kind of an olive green, I think. It's hard to tell in this light, but yeah. That song was like Halloween, the movie. Come on, needle. You can get there. Does not want to go through. Hello? Can you go through that hole, please? Hello, doggo. How's it going? It just doesn't want to go in there. Do I have so many stitches or something? Go in your hole. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I got it. Last night I saw somebody playing a game called Candle, which I had never seen before, and the artwork is beautiful in the game. I guess they used real watercolor to make the artwork in the game. Well, that was pretty neat. And from what I can tell, was that the one that the company hasn't made any other games other than that one? But it was very pretty, and it had lots of puzzles in it, I guess, which I like until my brain is fried. I'm always looking for the next. I don't necessarily need it to be a cozy puzzle game, because it is fun when there's some exciting elements, but I don't need it to be all rushed and all timed. That tends to stress me out. and I like a story. Can I have a puzzle game with stories, please? That's why I used to like the Nancy Drew games so much. There was a mystery. They would have like 1 or 2 timed puzzles. But the rest of them you could just kind of casually figure out at your own pace. And I miss games like that. It was so much fun. So if anybody knows of any games like that, let me know. Where is the last stitch? Where are you? Way over there. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this one, but I'm going to put in that stitch because there's no point in putting away this thread. And I can easily find where it goes. Oh, I titled this one Tums and Bums because I'm working on her tum. I'm pretty sure this is like her stomach. And then we'll be working on her bum maybe if I ever get down there. No promises. Definitely her tum though. Definitely maybe. So my visitor that came in, you probably saw me holding a cross stitch. She cross stitches. It's my mother-in-law, and she cross stitches a lot. And she came in and showed me a new one that she got. And it's very pretty. It's a kit. It's on 14 count. So I don't know how big it's going to be. All right. Go back. Next is 791. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. Kind of a royal blue, not quite. Maybe more, maybe, what do I know? Ooh, I think I've cycled through the music. I'm back at the first one I heard. Although I don't think that you guys heard that one because it was before I started streaming. What is that? Oh my goodness. Hopefully you can't hear that. Alright, let's see the full chart. See. Ooh. It's not that stitch. It's this stitch. See, that's why I had to check. So when I'm working at the top of a page, I will go up if the stitches go that way, but then I'll get confused where the page break is. Start putting stitches in random places. No, don't do it. Don't put the stitches in the random places. It won't make any sense. One of my favorite cross-stitcher, Boss Tubers posted Mama Bear stitches. I was so excited. I like to see her progress. She only posts once a month. And she does a lot of stitching. It's pretty amazing. And she's crocheting now. I don't know how she gets all that done. I think I'm going to do a weird jumpy over here and follow the stitches down. Maybe I'll get this one first. I wish it would focus on this though. That's the issue. Is it's focusing on this. I don't want it to focus on that. Focus where I tell you to focus. It's funny because of the way her body is angled, I keep wanting to turn. Keep it straight up or you will get very, very lost. I want to turn it so that it's straight up and down. I wonder if see if I move this though, it's not as easy to access. Let's try it, see if then it'll focus on what it's supposed to be focusing on. No, it'll probably just focus on the keyboard. Keyword stream? I used to have a bird. He passed away of old age. But I would show him sometimes to my gamer friends. But I've always been kind of shy about showing myself on stream. And so it'd be like, bird street, bird street. No bird street. He was so cute, though. Tell you what, these parked threads are starting to get to me. I want them off. Some of them are very far away. What is this? What did I do here? Oh, I remember. I thought it would be too short of a piece. Like, that's so far away. It wasn't even a parked thread. It was just a loose thread. What kind of disorganized chaos are we dealing with here? Boy, I am going real slow right now. What's the deal? What's happening? There's a little chaotic tail. Tails are always chaos, aren't they? Tea is getting cold. Maybe it's because I'm not. Maybe this will help me go faster. It's not that I want to go faster necessarily. It's just I want to be. There we go. Yeah, more comfortable stitching. Comfort is key. Oh yeah, that's way better. Why I didn't fix it sooner? Nobody knows. It's just the way of it, isn't it? A nice block over here. And it's also nice because I haven't gotten any knots. Yay! Just realized the kitten didn't come today. Suspicious. Maybe because I didn't open the curtains. All right, where am I going? All right. I see the path I'm going to take. It is not the meandering all over the place path. It is the path of most efficiency. Oh, so my Pathfinder game tonight is canceled. Fairly certain. Makes sense. Everybody has a lot going on tonight. rest of these are kind of scattered. I definitely have enough to get some more of the color in. Apparently, I'm not in color completing mode for my stitching right now. I think because there's a patch of it and then there's a patch of it somewhere else. It's just kind of lending itself to that style of, what did I do with my scissors? They're there. Stitching at the moment. I've been very flexible with this piece and just kind of stitching whatever strikes me or however it seems to be working at the moment. So yeah. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have not been good about sticking to a single method. I think that's what I've liked about this piece, is it lends itself to different ways to stitch it at different times. I tried full-blown block by block parking, and there were way too many threads on the piece. I don't know if it was just the section that I was in, but I don't know if I will ever do a full coverage that way just because of the amount of threads. And I know it's a love it or hate it type of thing. I get it. I am attempting the parking block by block diagonals on the Friends piece that I'm doing, and it's going okay. I am getting to a portion where I'm in the long part of the diagonal on the page, but I think I'll do it page by page and not the entire piece, so that way I get a reset and get some of the colors put away. Although I do want to jump up to the page up above it and beside it so that there's not a clear delineation in the stitching. So I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I'm not there yet. So if I stitch this stitch, it would be trusting that the other stitch is in the right spot. So we're gonna, I don't want another parked thread, but we're gonna have another parked thread. Is it worth it to park it? Sort of. Not entirely. We'll just go with it. We're going with the flow. Okay, next. Uh-oh. I didn't mark that I parked it. What color was that? It was this one. Okay. That would have been unfortunate. Okay. Now. All right. There's only 6. There's 1 up above it, so I'll do that stitch of 820. It's my favorite color. Yeah, see, having that there isn't going to work for me. 791. Put that one away. 820. Now this one's royal blue. If I don't move it, I'll knock it off. crazy sometimes when you're in the view full chart page looking at a color and you see how many stitches of the color there are. It's like, whoa. Good thing I'm narrowing my focus and doing just a little bit at a time, because I'm not sure I'd be able to stand it. Although I've seen like some extreme cross country where people fill in all the black, and sometimes it looks really cool. I'm not sure that all pieces lend themselves to that. But then you're basically like coloring it in once you fill in all the outline. It's such a cool idea. I don't know if this one would have worked. I don't know, maybe it would have. You really have to trust your counting there, don't you? Please don't pull up parked threads. Thank you kindly. Bingo, scissors caught on the magnet. Time to get rid of these parked threads. They're driving me nuts. I'm just not down to the areas. I just have a blank slate of stitches on quite a few of them. Some of them I could probably do. That one, quite a few of them, but the whole reason they're parked is because they were out in the middle of nowhere. Wasn't sure. All right, what's happening? Where are my stitches? One single stitch of this color left on the page. Where? Oh, no. I just forgot to mark it off. 0 stitch. 0 stitches left of this color. But it's my favorite. Hopefully I'll get more dragon. More color in the dragon, please. Work with me, fabric, not against me, please. Okay, what's the next color? The next one. Three, 3, 6. Another dark blue. This one has like a matte tone to it. Dusty blue. Dusty royal blue. You're welcome. Okay. I'm going to thread this, and I'm going to have to take a quick break because I need to use the restroom. Oh, this goes way lower than I originally was placing it. All right, we're going to get this stitch in, and then I'll probably have you close your eyes so I can put on Sleeping Doggo Cam, but I'll have to move the camera. So these parked threads. They're not helping anymore, they're just getting in the way. Okay, I'm going to pin this. Get it placed for the next stitch. Which is here. And hopefully my house is not a big giant mess as I move the camera. Fingers crossed. Okay. Close your eyes if you don't want to see the camera weeble wobble. I'm going to hit mute and I'll put on the doggo cam. How'd she do? I looked at her. She looked so uncomfortable. She looked very suspicious. Having so much fun doing the column stitching. Really like it, but I think I was getting some of those lines in there, and I don't want those. So I started kind of going back to the way I originally was stitching, which was kind of wherever the thread took me. But then sometimes I miss thread, or miss a stitch. Oh boy. Because you're going back and forth and up and down and every which way. I think that's why I stopped stitching that way for a little bit, was because I kept missing a stitch, and then I'd have to go back in and do a single stitch, and it just was like, oh, if I had done it with the others, it would have been fine. But I'm not convinced that there's any one correct way to stitch. You just kind of have to. I mean, obviously there's not, because everybody stitches differently. There's probably faster methods, more efficient methods. There's neater methods. I'm of the method of do whatever I feel like it. Do whatever's making me feel the most at peace with my project. Ooh. You can't really tell unless you know what you're looking at, but I definitely am getting some of the bodice in here. Bodice and the tum. So that's good. Where am I going from here? As usual, there's a bunch of stitches, and then there's one random one. How dare you, randos? There's two randoms. Ugh. Blech. Random. That will have made no sense at all if you can't hear the music. So sorry if that is the case. I don't think in the Sprit City game they have anything for like Thanksgiving apparel. So I'll have to, which I do. I have, turkey socks and things like that. So I guess I'll just have to figure it out. Sit and figure out what she'll wear tomorrow. Highly productive use of my time. That's part of the fun. Ooh, we're back to the Halloween sounding. Halloween the movie sounding track. All right, the two random stitches are in totally different spots. Let's see if I can get them both in. I'm not sure that I will. Just depends on if there's stitches around them or not. Some stitches that I trust. This is one of the ones, ooh, we sure hope that was in the right spot because there has been a lot of stitches based on it by now. Surely we would have noticed by now. Right? Right? Boop, boop. She's back to sleeping peacefully and not looking suspiciously. All right, well, it's based off the stitches that I just put in, so fingers crossed. Oh, we're gonna go this way. I may regret this. I don't want a big line, so. Pin it. And snip it. And in theory, on this page, that's the last of that color. Ooh. Okay. Next color we have is, drum roll please, 934. 2 stitches, and I can't drag the thread because there's a blank space between them. Perfect. Oh, this is a dark green. What are all these greens doing over here? Why? Can drag it, so maybe I'll do that. But drag it back behind. This is the back side of my piece. Can you see? All right, we have gone through the spooky cycle again. And that means I'm recognizing it too much. It is time to change the music. So let's do Chilling with the Unknown. It's much more my vibe anyway. I like some good spooky vibes, but just not my jam, I guess. Don't pin the tail. Don't you do it. Okay, now I'm going to be very classy and drag this down. Where am I dragging it to? Dragging it down to here, and I want to go this clear as mud, right? Okay, so I'm dragging it down this side. I just dug it under some stitches. Probably not even stitches, probably just drug threads is what I really drug it under. That's okay. It's It's fine. I'll be like, yeah, I color completed on this page. Let's go. I see you trying to make a knot, and I would like you to not do that. Not. Do not. Why do I keep finding this joke so funny? Nobody knows. Will I find it funny for eternity? Probably. So sorry. Sorry in advance. Ugh. Come on, camera, focus down here. It says no, I will focus at the top of your desk. Thank you. Not on the microphone. Right here. There you go. You did it. Some days I get it right. Some days not so much. Next color is 3 stitches. These are all together. See, I just don't. Ugh. Okay, maybe if I slide it under here, it might work a little bit better. Let's see. No. 9, 3, 4. Let's see how awkward I can make this on a regular basis. 30, 31. Ooh, I'm sure that sliding sound is terrible because that's directly under the microphone. Oh, well, that won't work, will it? Just want to get down here and get some park swords. I mean, I could just do them. I think I might. I don't want to get some of these park threads put away. Not number 3. At least that one came out fairly easy. Tried to be a bad knot. Oh, we got. I don't know if I pulled stitches really tight over here or if there's just so many thread, because there's a lot of color changes over here, which is normal in a transition spot, but does not want to go through. But there's just so many single, 2 stitches, all that kind of stuff in that area. All right, what is it choosing to focus on now? I guess my hand. Focus on this. Hey, can we mark the stitches, please? That would be spectacular. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's getting a little chunky right there. That's probably why. Good thing I'm almost done. Maybe with that area. All right, let's get some of these parch threads that are no longer in the middle of nowhere. Maybe that will help my sanity a little bit. Oh no, it'll be like, do one, park it again. None of these want to be like parked with a big chunk of threads, do they? Anyone? Anyone? You don't even want to get threaded? Get threaded. Pulled that tight. Wasn't quite ready for that. There we go. Counting string. And it's just out in the boonies. Okay, I can do this. We'll zoom in that up. 1, 2, 3, and then it's 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Then it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I confident on that one? No, because I had like the thread in my fingers. So we're going to park it. So mission not accomplished on that. It's fine. Okay. Let's check this one. At least it's a little bit more out of the way, I guess. This is a teeny tiny short thread. At least there's a few. What is this? Color 300. Aha, so I am working in our skirt. In our bum. This one I'm skipping 4, and that's the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 3, 4, 5, and that's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three, 4, 5, 6, and that's 7. Yep. 1, 2. You gotta move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. Please have those stitches be in the right place. All right, I think I can get one more. It's a little bit random. And then, actually, looking at stitches I'm going to have to do later, I'm going to end it right now. Thread's getting a little tight anyway. We'll make the easy choice. Is it the right choice? I don't know. It's right for right now. Hey, we got rid of one part thread. Hooray! Now there's some down here that I think I would just have to trust exercise that they're, I mean, I've put other stitches down here, so I have to assume that it's close enough. Okay. What have we got here? We're going to try something a little tricky and hope I have enough thread for it. I'm getting crazy. Okay. I'm trusting, I'm moving on, and I'm trusting. All right, so for this particular one, where I parked it is kind of in the middle. There was a branch going up top, and then there's a branch coming down here along the bottom. So I'm going to do the single leg going up the top little branch, and then I'll come back, do the second leg, and hopefully have enough thread to also do the little bottom branch. The color I'm using is 781, which is a yellow, golden yellow color. Okay, that is the entire area of that branch. Sorry. Ooh, did I finally find the position now that the stream's almost over? Nailed it with 9 minutes to go. Oh yeah, brilliant. And then I don't have to drag the thread as far. Oh, genius level stitching right there. That was a classy maneuver. All right. Now this one goes down here a ways. Going off the bottom. Okay. I'm skipping 2 stitches and then it's the third one. 1, 2, third one. And then these, I'm just going to stitch as normal because I don't have to bring the thread back in the same direction. See, I knew future me would be able to figure out that problem just fine. But when I parked that thread there, that was the most sensible place to park it. I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Which direction will I go? And the answer is both. I can do anything I put my mind to. We're right down at our feeties where we were before. And this stitch that I'm putting in is the very bottom of this part of her skirt. So that's pretty cool. I have 44 stitches left of this color. Really? No, 38 after I marked off what I just did. Oh, yep. Out in the boonies. There is some that I could put in. It's like the edge of her bodice. I wonder if this is long enough, because that would be fun. To get that edge of her tum and bum. I don't know if it's long enough. Let's see. We're going for it. I can't be held back. Can't be held down, tied down to these rules. Not stitching anywhere that I was supposed to stitch today. I'm going completely rogue. As you do. Well, maybe not as you do. As I do. I was going to say I'm not even going to pin it because the thread's getting so short already, but I don't want to risk it coming out. Don't get tight though, threads. Let's not do that nonsense, please. Ooh, that yellow right next to that dark brown is really pretty. The tum is connected to the bum. I don't think there's going to be quite enough, and then there will be a single stitch. This is why you don't play thread chicken. So now I'm afraid I'm going to have to put in a single stitch, my least favorite. Ooh, maybe if I go super slow and very careful, maybe I can get it in First leg. The pin is going to be second leg. We're going to try and pin it going, like bringing the needle through backwards. Oh, yes. Victory is mine. We did it. Don't recommend playing thread chicken like that, but yes, you can't see it. Come on, focus right here. Not there. It's focusing over here. Right here. Anyway, there's a line of yellow going right down here. I connected. They're connected. The edge of her skirt's connected. So exciting. Starting to see her a little bit. Just a teeny, tiny bit. All right. So that's where I'm going to end it for right now. Let's look at the numbers. See how we did. The numbers are saying I have 61,066 stitches done. Dun, dun, dun. I'm at 34.46% complete, creeping up on 35. And I did 146 stitches today. So that's amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining me, helping me get a little bit further in my piece. And I look forward to hearing from you, hearing if you're stitching anything. I hope you have a very safe, fun, happy Halloween, however you decide to spend your evening. And I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. I forgot I have to actually end the stream. Goodbye.